incident that happened in the UK recently. With the immigration stuff, the health visa. So this lady was a nurse back in Nigeria. So I think there is this system they believe in. The husband is the head, the breadwinner. But this lady came in as a nurse. So they were both trying to settle. But this man brought in his own ego to the UK. So the lady, he expects that whenever the lady goes to work, she comes back home, go into the kitchen and cook, take care of the kids. And then the man has not started working. This man sits down on the sofa, reading newspaper, expecting the wife to do everything. But the wife keeps saying, I'm tired from work and all that. Instead of the man to help, the house is still in a mess whenever he comes back. So the lady couldn't take it anymore. You now know the worst part of it is that whenever this lady complains, the man now, it was now an incident of a domestic abuse. Conversation on the couch
with
Rachel and Tebby again.
Yeah, 2024.
2024. Yeah, it's still a brand new year, and we are brand new as well.
Brand new, of
as
course.
We've gotten New Year resolution and every. Yeah, have you written yours?
No, I don't set myself up for failure. Every day I do my bit and then I leave the rest to God.
Just a day at a time.
A day at a time. Yeah. All I need is good health, strength.
Grace.
To get through life. And then all these other things.
Exactly.
Good health. Did I mention that?
Yeah, good health. Very important.
Yeah, and all the other things are
because
secondary.
When you have good health, you'll be able to plan. Yeah, when there is no good health, you can't plan anything.
My mother normally says money is made by the living. So all these, when I hear, and this is not from a bad place, but when I hear someone saying, okay, this year I'm going to eat healthy, no offense, but I'm thinking sometimes someone out there in the hospital probably has been told never to eat something, or is unable to eat, or when you really desire something and you can't get it. So it's take it a step at a time.
Exactly, with God's grace.
With God's grace and wisdom to get through life. Welcome to Conversation
on the Couch.
Again, once again with Rachel and Tebby.
And Rachel, I've got a question for you. How would you feel? If a man asks you, or let me say, if your husband had asked you that, Rachel, what are you bringing on the table or to the table?
Me, the whole me. I leave my mother, my father, my siblings, everything that I've ever known. Remember, my parents educated me up to you.
And you even changed your name.
Change my name.
And you brought your womb. You brought your beautiful self.
And then you're asking me what else I'm bringing to the table.
You are the table.
Me, myself, I'm the table.
Of course.
Me, myself, I'm that table. I think for me, I was very clear on in the beginning. And I think from our discussion today, the table is actually the financial aspect.
And not just the financial aspect, Rachel. It can also be professionally, where are you at? Because some men don't even have the patience of maybe sending you through school. They'll be like, why would I do that? Some men don't even have the patience of you just starting. They need to know that, yes, this
you're
table,
already somewhere.
You have to bring 50 on the table, and I bring 50.
I bring 50.
Forgetting that you are bringing a womb.
You're bringing yourself.
You're bringing your able self, your full self, 100%.
You know how women are created. We are, as much as there is obviously the equality, the equalness in society, a woman can do a man's job and bits like that. We are created differently.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean that I am already the table.
Yes, of course.
I am actually bringing the tool so that we can make the table.
You are bringing the plank. You are bringing everything that is necessary to build the table. Yeah. So you asking me the question is like belittling me. One. It's like even you don't value yourself that, we are able to, because I believe you asking me that kind of question. Why don't you even give yourself time for us to know each other? Know me, to know that, yes, this lady, we can build a table together. Because you asking me is as if even you are a lazy man, for you to be asking a lady what the lady brings on the table.
I think it's more of a man thinking, okay, me, I am complete. There is nothing else to add on.
Of course, that, yes, he has, he has its, everything is perfected in his life already, 100%. So you are now asking a woman what a lady brings on the table.
But what are your thoughts on how it used to be back in the days? Because I remember, like, in the times of my parents or the parents, like our grandparents, women would stay at home and the man would bring everything. So the woman would obviously, and this is from the financial perspective, whereby you're at home, you're raising your children, you're making sure that your husband has got a meal on the table, clothes ironed, doing the laundry, looking after the family, And by then, obviously, men would come with that ego. I'm a provider. I give you everything.
I stumbled on a book. I was thinking this is an African thing, that maybe it's in our culture that women don't used to work in those days. And there was a day in the library, I just stumbled on this book. The way the British, the way they lived their life then.
In them days.
Women were not meant to work. Women were not supposed to go to work. Women were not supposed to be professionals that we have these days, like doctors and all that. They were meant to stay at home, do the laundry, take care of the babies, take care of the kids, take care of the home front.
The home front.
Take care of this, their hobbies as
and
well.
I think by doing that, then you're lifting the pressure off the man,
so
to do what he needs to do to bring the bacon home. So I think we lack that realization of knowing that we are created differently. And we bring different things into making a home, or that table as they call it.
But I think the table they are talking about is
a woman is a natural. Men don't have that in them. As I might probably have a very good profession, be working, but if I get into my home or into my space, there are things that I can do that a man won't be able to do.
Because now the world we live in, they believe as a woman, you bring the 50% on the table, the man brings 50% on the table. So what about the home front? Who is taking care of the home front?
We need to be clear as well. The 50% is purely finances. We are contributing rent same. We are food-wise same. Everything is like 50.
Exactly. But now, at times I look at it and I say, this thing is no more 50-50. Now, it's more weighed somewhere than, it's no more 50-50. Because we women, we go to work, we too pay the bills, and we are still there taking care of the home front.
Taking care of the home.
God, there are some men that, cares about, even when you taking care of the home front now, the man too knows that, they are responsible, taking care of the kids as well. They need to be responsible. You see some men even going to the kitchen. Taking care of the children, taking care of the, cleaning.
Which is more of like a westernized culture. And I think also probably what people of color are experiencing while coming from home is coming into this setting whereby everything is 50-50. But then you come with your ego from back home,
your
whereby
culture.
you expect your wife to go to work and then still come home,
back.
take care of the kids, cook for you while you're stretching your legs, and watching TV.
Just sorry to say, there was an incident that happened in the UK recently. With the immigration stuff, the health visa. So this lady was a nurse back in Nigeria. So I think there is this system they believe in. The husband is the head, the breadwinner. But this lady came in as a nurse, so they were both trying to settle. But this man brought in his own ego to the UK. So the lady, he expects that whenever the lady goes to work, she comes back home, go into the kitchen and cook, take care of the kids. And then the man has not started working. This man sits down on the sofa, reading newspaper, expecting the wife to do everything. But the wife keeps saying, I'm tired from work and all that. Instead of the man to help, the house is still in a mess whenever he comes back. So the lady couldn't take it anymore. You now know the worst part of it is that whenever this lady complains, the man now, it was now an incident of a domestic abuse. This man kept on abusing her. So she had to just go to the police and report the man.
Yeah.
So the man was like, why would you report me? And all that. This man, the police now told him that he should not go close to that home. They gave him
an ultimatum,
that he shouldn't go back to that home. You know what this man did? This man, I don't know, maybe he doesn't like the last video we did, understanding the culture. This man left the police station and came back home. Immediately he saw the woman. He started punching the lady, till the lady passed.
That's not understand.
And they brought in 4 kids from Africa.
Yeah, so who is now going to look after them? Government. He's now going to have to go and work. How will he work? He's in prison.
He's in prison. He can't work.
For me, I have no problem. If you want to do the 50-50 and it's working for you. Yeah. If I come home and I'm a woman, and you've come, we are home, both of us, then please, mister, go and do the dishes. Make yourself useful. You know? Take the kids out.
We were saying something about during our days, even in a situation whereby the woman is the one providing financially. It was so beautiful those days, because I noticed that even when there was no finances coming from the man, you see the woman will still pass the finances to the dad. Maybe dad wants to pay school fees.
Yes.
And because of that ego, you just have to pass it to the man. Like, daddy is the one paying the school fees. So
it seems
while
like
the school fees is coming from your own
as a woman.
A woman. But now, who has the time to be doing all those? You see the direct debit being set.
We're swiping.
There is no time for, things are really, really changing. We just need to understand the system.
It's understanding the system, knowing what works for you.
Exactly.
But like for me, in my situation, I knew very well in terms of getting a partner what I wanted, and it was, if you cannot provide for me, please lose my number. Because that also comes back to how I was raised. I wanted something different from how I was raised. So I was like, for me, I need to find a man that can provide for me. And with that as well, that means that I know my position. Even if I get a job that pays me, I don't know this amount of money, I still know my place in my home. Because even if you're a boss at work, you cannot bring your bossiness into
the home. No.
Can't.
And I think, with going back to the point we started at, what did you bring on the table? As a peaceful woman, I don't think you need to bring anything on the table. Because if you are giving your husband peace, you are encouraging your husband, you are praying for your husband, that alone.
You're nurturing your children.
You are nurturing your children.
Yes.
Yeah, you are being a mom to them. You don't have to bring anything on that alone. Because you don't come with your profession. You don't say because you're a professional. There are a lot of professionals that don't make happy home.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then remember,
They are doctors, they are lawyers, they are nurses, and they can't even make a home.
But nurturing, which is a woman's call, is really important, because if you bring kids into this space, if none of you is willing to devote that time to stay at home with them and bring them up and raise them up, then that means you're letting society raise them for you.
What about in a situation, Rachel, there are some professional ladies that they started a home with a man, and maybe the situation now changed. Maybe the lady now needs to drop her profession just to take care of the home front. How about that?
But then now, what do you think of like our single sisters, single brothers who are struggling because they feel like they're being asked what they bring to the table?
My darling,
because you meet a man and you're like, finally I've arrived. I'm going to settle.
Well,
my
as
king.
a woman of value, I don't believe you need to bring anything on the table. If you're a peaceful woman, if you're a loving woman, and women, the way God has created us, we are mothers. Even when you see a woman, okay, look at my daughter. My daughter is just 9 and she's caring. In fact, when we are looking for anything in the home, just say, ask Emanuela and she'll get it for you. She's there. The way we are built, we are supportive, we are caring, we are loving, we are kind.
So we don't need to be asked what she will bring.
And we love to pray. Yes, don't ask me what I bring on the table. Like I said earlier, we are the table.
We are that table.
Because we will give you peace. We will support you. We will help you. We will even help you build your career.
Remember what you're telling me. The one who was asked about what can I give you to make you happy?
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, money. What else? Money. What else? Money.
Yeah, they're just saying, they'll be like, what can you give to a woman to make that woman happy? He says, it's money. What else? After I've given her money, what else do I need to give the woman? It's money again. And what else again is money?
It's more money.
Make us happy. Give me money, and I give you honey. You as a man, go out there, go work, bring the money. Yes. And however, if you now see a professional lady that brings the peace, that brings the love, that brings the prayerfulness, that brings the support, it is a plus.
It's a bonus. It's
Maybe
honestly,
you get like a professional lady, a doctor, a nurse, going all over the place for you, and she gives you that peace.
They won't have time for you.
Plus.
I mean, you can't bring your foolishness.
The way God created us, even Eve, then Adam goes to work. No, we won't be tempted.
You were in the garden.
We are not going. We won't be tempted by the serpent. Adam went to work, and Eve was at home taking care of the home front.
But if
Eve didn't go to work,
if Adam was going to work and bringing food on the table, what was Eve doing with the apples?
No. That one is because she was not contented. She should have been contented.
That Eve was not contented. It will not be my portion.
Don't worry, it will never be our portion, darling. But the most important thing is that women, we are the we are the weaker vessel. We are the weaker side. We are not. In fact, do you know that I heard something from a pastor? She said, women, the way God created us, we are not meant to walk too much. No, don't laugh. It's a serious thing. He now said there is a hormone a woman secretes when she overworked herself. That the hormone causes cancer. For real, babe. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, I'll research on it and maybe the next video.
I'm not going to be cooking. No more cleaning.
That's
when
a woman overworks herself. That there is a hormone a woman secretes that causes cancer. But for men, when they overwork themselves, it's just like gaining more energy. So women are not meant to overwork themselves. Don't stop asking that question, especially for single men. Don't ask that question. Why would you be asking a lady? Definitely, we have to now start auditioning for you. It's like going for an audition. Or going for an interview, a job interview. Okay, you. What do you have to offer?
What do you have to offer?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
what can you offer this company?
Yeah, that's true.
Of course,
what can you offer?
What do you have to offer this company? When you have your own goal and objective, you shouldn't be afraid of bringing in a new person to help you sort your life.
And I think the problem with that is that in the long run, if you are unable to offer that, then does that make you useless?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, but for us, living and working abroad, I do understand that do need an extra source of income to of.
What I'm trying to say is just we getting that mentality, especially when you're a man. Get it off your. If not, you won't find a woman. No, you won't find a woman to marry you. But no, first of all, just know that. Get to know that person. When you get to know that person, then now build a life together. Discuss your purpose and your goals and what you have, you know, or even the table. What kind of table do you want to build?
Yeah. So about it. Until next time, guys, it's been Rachel and Tebi. Remember to like, comment, share. Tell us how it's working for you.
Exactly.
Tell us what do you bring to the table.
Yes, tell us.
And men, don't be afraid to let us know. What do you want us to bring to the table? You are telling me that all you bring is honey.
Yes, bring the money and I bring the honey.
So until next time, it's been Rachel and Tebi on Conversations
on the Couch.
Bye.
Bye-bye.